Hey guys, yep, I know, new haircut. Finally got that mop that was on my head cut off, or more like shaved off. I didn't go to the barber, I just went ahead and just shaved it all off. Feels a lot better, but looks a lot better too in my opinion. So I keep doing that, I keep doing that, and I forget that I don't have the hair anymore. But anyways, this video is about something that I've wanted to talk about for a while. Well, it's really come up recently in my Degrassi episode reviews. As you know, in Degrassi the Next Class, they brought in the issue of feminism with the whole storyline with Hunter's video games and everything. You know, the accusation of the video games being misogynist and sexist. I wanted to talk about feminism. Now, there's obviously a lot that I don't agree with about feminism. I mean, I do believe that there should be equal rights. I'm not saying I don't believe in that. I do believe there should be equal rights, But when you look at it today, I mean, one of the biggest athletes in the UFC, Ronda Rousey, or at least up until recently, and when she got defeated by Holly Holm. But I mean, Ronda Rousey in the UFC, one of the biggest, trendingest. I don't think that's a word, but yeah, one of the top trending athletes was Ronda Rousey in the UFC because she was undefeated and she was a beast, and hopefully still is if she keeps fighting, which I think she will. Um, Hillary Clinton. I'm not saying I like Hillary Clinton, but I mean, she is a candidate for president. She could potentially be president of the United States, and she's a woman, obviously. So I don't really see how much farther we can really go. Now, obviously, when I talk in this video, I know this isn't like representative of all feminists because there are feminist extremists or radical feminists, whatever you want to call them. Um, and I feel like sometimes they think that instead of like they talk about equal rights, but sometimes they take it way too far and they take it to like women's superiority over men. And I think that when it really comes down to it, and I'm not trying to offend anybody, but when it really comes down to it, sorry, I feel like I had belch or something, but all right, there I go, there it goes. But anyways, when it comes down to it, as far as being like physically strong, I think most of the time men are always going to be stronger than women. Obviously, women can never be equal in that regard. Now, with exceptions, like me for example. I'm out of shape. I'm not in shape. I don't think I'm particularly strong. So you put me in a cage with Ronda Rousey, who is a female. I guarantee you she will beat the fucking shit out of me because she's a fighter and she's in shape and she's tough. So in that regard, yes, a female could beat the shit out of a male. But I really just took a huge shit on myself, didn't I? Anyways, but getting back to the main point. But like on average, if you have a male and a female, the male will typically be stronger than the female. It's genetics and everything. Um, but one of the main problems I have with feminists, and again, I'm sure this isn't all feminists, but this motto that they have that you shouldn't hit women no matter what they do, no matter what they do, you never hit them. And I don't, and let me just say this, I don't support hitting women, domestic abuse, domestic violence, women beating, husbands beating up women. I don't agree with that. I think that is totally wrong, totally wrong. I'm not saying I support it because I don't, okay? I don't agree with violence against women, but I also don't agree with uncalled for violence against us guys from women. I think that for the most part, men shouldn't lay their hands on women, with a few exceptions. I've seen enough. It's even portrayed on TV shows, and there's a lot of videos on YouTube that you can find. But there will be this woman, and however it started, but this woman, a woman will go up to, let's just say, a woman will go up to a man and start hitting him, and the man is just expected to not react at all. I mean, generally in society, the man is just expected to not really react at all, just try to walk away or something. But you see, if the woman is hitting the man or attacking the man, oh, it's not a problem. He probably deserved it. But then as soon as the man turns around and tries to defend himself and then like pushes her or something, oh, then it becomes a problem, you know? There's this big double standard, and don't say there isn't, because really there is a double standard, because it's okay for women to hit men, but it's not okay for men to hit women no matter what they're doing. So you're saying, let's say like for instance, a woman for whatever reason is out of her mind and she has a knife and she's trying to stab me. So you're saying, according to your logic, that no matter what she's doing, so if she is coming at me with a knife and trying to stab me and kill me, I can't defend myself. I can't try to at least knock the knife out of her hand and push her down. I can't do that because she's a woman and I'm a man. You know, maybe that's not the best example, but I just think this whole double standard about, if, because like I said, videos on YouTube, because there are plenty of videos on YouTube where a woman will be attacking a man. She wants to act like a man. She wants to fight like a man. She wants to go up to a man and start hitting him and slapping him and everything. And it's perfectly okay, if, when she's beating up on him. But as soon as he retaliates, if he pushes her back or even hits her, which quite frankly, if he does hit her, like if she's trying to act like a man and fight him and just punching him and kicking him and just trying to fight him like a man, and he hits her back, quite frankly, I think she deserves it. I'm sorry, but that's my thoughts on that. But when the guy defends himself to push her or hit back, then it becomes a problem. With women, if a woman's hitting a man, oh, it's no big deal. But then as soon as he defends himself, oh, then it becomes a problem. Then you're a piece of shit. Then you're going to fucking jail, you asshole. And I think that's bullshit. I think that a man should be allowed to defend himself, whether it's a man or a woman attacking him. Now, I'm not saying that the man should just totally beat the shit out of the woman if she tries to act like a man, lay her hands on him. I think that he should push her away, or maybe like slug her once and then walk away, because she had it coming to her probably. But in general, I just think no one should hit anybody. I don't think that men should hit women, and I don't think women should hit men. And same goes for men on men. I don't think men should hit other men. I think we just keep our hands to ourselves, and I think everything will be good. I don't think anybody should hit anybody, typically. Because if we just all keep our hands to ourselves, if we don't hit each other, then maybe we wouldn't have that problem in the first place. But, I do believe I mostly believe that men should not hit women. But if a woman is coming up to a guy and one is trying to act like a guy, trying to hit him and just fight like a man, she should probably expect to get hit back, or at least pushed down or something, for the guy to defend himself. And of course, these feminist extremists will come at this guy and be like, oh my god, he did wrong, or he violated her or whatever. And yet they don't pay attention to what the woman was doing, because the woman was violating him too. I mean, she was hitting him and kicking him, doing whatever, slapping him, whatever. But they completely ignore her actions, but then they only focus on the guy's actions, because men are bad and they're pigs or whatever. I mean, again, not saying all feminists think that, but you've got a lot of these feminist extremists out there that will, go to the lengths to ignore whatever the woman was doing and only focus on the man's actions. And I think that's bullshit. But yeah. So, I guess that's really it. Main point is that women should not go up to men and start acting like hitting men or fighting, wants to act like, if she wants to, okay, basically here's the main point. If a woman wants to act like a man, then she should probably expect to get hit back like a man. Okay? So, how about let's just leave our hands to ourselves and not hit at all? How about that? But if a woman is beating up on a man, or trying to, and the guy is trying to ignore, he gives her chances to walk away, but she is not doing it, she just keeps on fighting him. If he eventually pushes her down, or punches her, or slaps her, or whatever, then, quite frankly, she had it coming and she probably deserved it. That's my stance on it. And once again, I want to, reiterate the point that no, I do not support men beating up women, domestic violence, all that stuff. No, I don't support that. I think that is very wrong. Don't get me wrong. But I think that a man should have the right to defend himself, whether it be against another man or even a woman, if a woman is trying to attack him, you know. So that's what I wanted to say. That's one of my big problems with feminism, you know, that whole philosophy. So I just think it's really hypocritical. But yeah, so I might talk about feminism some more. I know Undertaker Freak 1127 and War Corpse 666 kind of talked about it a lot, and it kind of inspired me to talk about it a little bit. And I've seen a lot of stuff on YouTube and everything, so I don't know. I just kind of inspired me to do a video and voice one of my main problems with feminism. But anyways, that's about it for this video. And if you guys want me to talk more about the subject, or if you guys just in general, if you guys have any ideas of videos you want me to do, then please tell me in the comments. If you see this video and you seriously, if you have an idea that you want me to do for a video, and you want me to make a video about it, then please put it in the comments. I'll do my best. I'll see what I can do. If you like this video, please like and subscribe if you want to. And yeah, so that's it for this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.